Sifu is one of the most brutal yet a beautiful revenge story game I have ever played. And here's why I love it. The game starts on a rainy night 8 years ago, immediately raising a question. Who are we? That is not the main character I saw on the internet or in that poster or in that YouTube video. That is a... we are playing as Yang, infiltrating what looks like a school for Kung Fu, but also someone's cozy home. Student here try to stop us, but with the power of Kung Fu and ability to throw stuff, it is hardly a challenge. Slowly defeating everyone, we reach the reward we were here for. His entire intro is an awesome backstory, building up to a fight between a rock student and his Sifu. For those who do not know, the word Sifu refers to the teacher, and as for this Sifu, today was his last lesson. We killed a father in front of his son and took what we came for, not leaving anything behind. Or did we? We survived, not knowing how, but knowing why. For revenge, for justice, for... The present day starts with you being 20 years old, the perfect age for revenge arc, where we fight our way through a drug production base while farming aura.
Open it! Open up! Don't make me bust it! Let's relieve him of the content.
I always love these corridor sequences. This is also where we learn the basics of the game. The medallion we have has the power to resurrect us from death itself, but in exchange of our youth. Every time we die, we get older. Our body becomes strong, but health weakens. But it does not matter because we are here. Fazar was my first boss, and defeating him was really pain. Sometimes, if you don't know how to fight, the one who killed us in the past is now facing judgment today.
I have spent 8 long years preparing for this.
But the revenge doesn't end with Fazar. Fueled by vengeance, and with a flyer I found in the squads, we are led to the club, home of Son. This is where the game really starts cooking, because the club gives so much cool vibe while still keeping the essence of Sifu alive. You meet so many characters who feel like bosses themselves. Also a fun story, on my first attempt I met this guy, and being the arrogant idiot I am, I punched him in the face right when I saw him, and as a result, they all killed me. This was ridiculous because I could have gone for polite approach and just skip this fight. Son was the best boss in terms of fighting, and also the most difficult one. I died fighting him more times than I died in the entire game, and most of the time I didn't even reach his next phase, and with enough patience and a lot of restart, I defeated him. Moving on in the story, we reach Museum, home of Kuroki. And this one level was built so beautifully. Everywhere you go, you get that sense of peace. Its color grading, its environment, everything is just so sweet. If I had to choose one word to describe the beauty of this level, it would be burger. Sorry, I was just hungry. This is also the place where I first started doubting myself, all because of this one line.
Stop this meaningless crusade here. Kuroki has long since abandoned this life of violence and bloodshed.
I trained all these years for vengeance and you are telling me to stop? Pathetic. Making our way through more of these artistic rooms, we reach Kuroki, who again hits us with her words.
I do not want to fight you. That feeling of vengeance, it will not cease here. I speak from experience.
Kuroki was different from previous bosses, using different weapon and fighting style in both phases, being a little annoying sometimes. Luckily, we had the power of grabbing stuff. So... Going uphill, we reach the tower, where Jin Fang is waiting for us, again hitting us with a question.
Look at your face. Not even a scar. Your family is certainly full of mysteries. I'm certain Yang would be thrilled to see you again.
During this entire level, we are made to wonder what really happened 8 years ago, as we hear a conspiracy. 5 Kung Fu schools were crumbled to dust, as the 4 masters were killed by Yang's people. Also, did I mention that her sidekicks are ninjas? I mean, they come out of nowhere wearing all black. Out of all the bosses in the game, Jin Fang was the easiest one. She uses a glowing chain-like weapon with something attached to its end. I don't know what it is called. Since her attacks were really predictable, I went with the parry and punch in the ugly face tactic. And with enough patience, Jin Fang died from lack of oxygen. After going through all these hardcore awesome levels, this one gives you a really calm vibe. The killer of our father has started this sanctuary where people come to relieve themselves of their burden. Not something you had expect from the final boss. I mean, I was expecting really grand. Maybe a big castle, a lot of soldiers, dragons. Is my imagination weird? Maybe. Making our way through, we finally reach Yang. And this is the point when I realized we are brothers. And Yang has daddy issues.
Your father revealed his true self. He never cared about us. He cast me out. He abandoned us. Tell me,
Fighting him was a really difficult mess. He is good at parrying you, can break both your posture and your spine, and you can't focus him. But I have been training for the past 8 years. I trained for revenge. I trained for vengeance. I trained for Sifu. And with that, we got revenge. Justice was served, but no peace. This is where Sifu hits every gamer with a big stick. When you end the game, no credits are played. Instead, you get mocked by your entire bloodline.
What the hell you say? Remember your cousin in China?
Can you please culture Timmy speaks 6 languages.
If Timmy wrote to music,
Only that would you think is failure.
After that bad ending, you have 2 options. Either call it a day, turn off your system, and go have that tasty roadside burger that will surely give you stomach pain, or you can play the entire game again, trying to figure out the true meaning our master wanted to teach us. Well, the answer was easy. I will do both. Just wait a second. It's yummy. And while you play it again, you realize how insane you have become. What once took you hours now barely takes you minutes. You are defeating boss like they were nothing. Also playing the game again, you discover the lore of the game with the keys you found in the other levels, which helps you understand the backstory of the boss. The one who had the ability to cure couldn't himself. Some burnt from power, some ran from their past, some acknowledged their greed, and some returned with the guilt. The main villain of this game, Yang, had a family that was suffering from a disease. Yang asked Sifu for the medallion to cure his family, but Sifu, knowing that power could corrupt anyone, rejected him. In order to save his dying family, Yang used force, but still he couldn't save his family. In this game, while fighting these bosses, you can get an option to spare them, which makes them realize of their mistakes and helps you achieve Buddha, the true peace that lies in forgiveness, not in vengeance. You can still kill side characters though. Yeah, so that was me talking about Sifu. I really love this game and it was awesome. I don't know what to say here, so I'm just gonna eat this burger now. It is really tasty. You should try it sometimes.